Hey Love Tytes, and welcome back to my channel. I've been going for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. That's my little verse from Lil Kim or whatever, but I'm glad to see you all. I'm glad that you all are seeing me. I am back with another video. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to get into a few things going on in my life and, talk about something that's very special to me. So I did apply for Harvard PhD program that I'm hopefully crossing my fingers that I get into. I'm very excited about it. I've had a few recommenders. I've had very positive feedback from my family and my community and my friends. And obviously, this particular place is pretty far from where I live now. So I'm trying to wait to see exactly what the commute's going to be like if I do have to go into the actual classroom or campus. Right now, it looks like it might be virtual, but PhDs take anywhere between 4 to 7 years. So I'm very excited about that. Also, I just got back from my trips. I do have a few more coming up, but I'll wait to tell you about those later. And let's just get right on into it. Today I want to talk about emotional intelligence when it comes to relationships. Being with somebody that you are trying to get to know. Maybe it's your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Or maybe it's somebody who is your husband or your wife, your spouse, your partner, your everything. And this is for anyone out there who may need this advice. Whenever you're with someone and you have built a solid foundation, after you've built that solid foundation, which I can go into a different video, emotional intelligence automatically comes into play. You are, or the person you're with, has become accustomed to you and how you are, or how he or she is. And you have to have the wherewithal to come into your mind and say, does he or she fit my paradigm, my view? And the emotional intelligence comes in when you create that space for somebody to learn you and get to know you and really feel comfortable around you, to sense your emotions if they're around you. And some may call him or her a feeder, but that's a little bit of emotional intelligence. We have these things that we look at these days and we say, is this person realizing that we're having a fight, or that I'm sad, or that I'm happy, that I'm angry, or whatever the emotion might be? Is he or she understanding of that? Is he or she actually in that space to figure out what's going on with you as a person? Because if he or she doesn't, then there's a problem. Then you have to maybe start back from the drawing board, teaching that person, having that person learn who you are. Being upfront and being forward and being forthcoming is the best thing to be in the beginning of a relationship. And that's how you build that foundation to have that emotional intelligence. And I want to just say a couple of things recently happened. If you all have seen it or heard of it, but there was a guy who had, the video went viral. He had a young lady call in. His name is Kevin Samuels. And he told this young lady that she was average at best because she makes 6 figures, and the man that she may want doesn't really care about her 6 figures. He cares about her looks. And obviously there are some physical things that we may get attracted to here and there when it comes to being with somebody in a relationship or dating, or even further than that, which is marriage. I do feel like emotional intelligence plays a big role in that, because if you had a bad day and you come home from work or come home from wherever you were doing whatever you were doing, and that bad day, like sometimes some people can't read that for some reason. They should be able to read that once they know who you are, how they got to know you, how they've, dug deep into your soul, because you've allowed that. And I feel as if, there are some struggles that are going to come about when it comes to the emotional intelligence. And I do feel like the struggles that may come about from that are nothing short of a miracle, because struggles are supposed to happen. That's how you get better, is struggling, I feel like you shouldn't struggle forever. There's definitely a time limit on that. But I do feel like if you take the time to really get to know somebody and to learn them and to really study them and really ask questions and, allow them to just be up front with you and forward with you, then that's half the battle. I feel like getting to know somebody is having that observation and having the conversations, the communication between one another that allows for that bond to grow. And emotional intelligence, and I'll go back to that, is when you realize that emotional intelligence of that person, if it's lacking or if it's, there or not. If it's there, then you'll notice it, you'll see it, you'll come in feeling like super excited, super happy, and they'll feed off of the energy from you. And they'll be like, okay, cool, I can see that you're happy, let's do this, let's do that. But if you come in and you feel gloomy, sad, or whatever, and they're still like, let's do this, let's do that, then they're not reading your emotional intelligence the way that it is, or they're not reading your emotions the way that it is. Their emotional intelligence is lacking, or better word thereof. So, all in all, Love Tytes, please be aware that a lot of emotional intelligence when it comes to relationship is normally after the foundation. I will try to have some kind of segment going on here. I may have some guests here and there. I was supposed to have a guest today, but that didn't happen. But it's okay. You got me, and I'm the one that you want to see. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Love Tytes. Bye.